Hello everyone, I'm Greycloak, thank you for joining me, and welcome back to Krastorio for episode 49. So we are working on refactoring our bus a bit, because we want to always be pulling from the middle two lines, because that allows us to always keep within the 4 spaces of the belt line. And it makes it a bit easier to always prioritize the lines you pull from. Should we balance these now? Yeah, sure. Nice. So we're focusing on the copper and the iron to begin with. I think we have gotten those along all the way up to here. This is wrong though. That's better. This is wrong. This is wrong as well. These are actually right, it seems, except that I want to waste as much materials as possible and only go underground for what I need to have underground. This needs to be put down here. That's a bit better. This down here needs to be shifted down as well, all the way down please. This needs to be fixed. Good. Carbon needs to be shifted down. Good. And this needs to get out of the way, I think. Or maybe we could just... Can this line go down to here? Can. Let's use our bus for this instead. You go down to there, please. Oh, we have a cover thing here that needs to be fixed. Perfect. And maybe we should balance the copper along with the iron here. Wait, these... I did it all wrong. This is supposed to be output prioritized. Of course. Let's run along and do that. Oh, this is also wrong. I can't do it with both at once. That's a bit better. Of course, I forgot about output prioritizing the on the resources that we shimmy off. Left, right, left, left. Of course, half of these doesn't really matter, but most of them probably doesn't matter. We'll just do it anyway to say that we did it. Right, right, left, not input priority, sorry, output, left, good. And here comes our blue circuits. I think we'll just use this space for it. And then I guess we'll shift everything down from after this point to get more space. So where are we pulling off from this? Here. This needs to be pulled off from this one instead. Good, that should be everything. Thank you, robots. They just keep coming. Who would have thought? Upgrade that line to net. And get this done properly. Could also underground belt the outer layers at all points until we need to balance them, but I don't think I want that. Let's make a balancer here. Let's copy a new one though, because this one was faulty. Good. So those are the iron and copper lines that should be refactored completely now. That is nice. So, next step. I don't want to do all of the bus now because it's probably pretty boring to look at. Better exoskeletons maybe? And our armor, we probably have the modules needed for that now. Let me through. Where are we making the low density structure? Over here somewhere? There it is. We're not making a lot of that. Oh, never mind. We are backed up. It's just that wasn't very visible. Will we throw this away when we pick it up? We will. Let's Let's change that a bit. Don't bring us anything, doesn't allow us to have it. And confirm it, dang it. How much is that? Where is it? There it is, 14. That should be enough for now. And we should probably request some engine units, electric engine units, that is. God dang it, I need to confirm that. Go. Ten of those each. We need 25, so we're not there yet. Not even close. Let's limit these pretty heavily, because we don't need a lot of them. Just a few for these armors. And we need some of these for the exoskeletons. Do we want that now? Let's wait until we have the armor actually. So if we put... this will be our armor stuff chest. Okay, can we turn you off for a bit, please? This stuff. Basically all of these. Where are they? Modules. Anything else I can put in there now? I'm not sure. Probably not. Have everything for this when the modules are done. Good. Could be making some more exoskeletons, of course. Need more of these. I think we'll have more than enough space in the new armor, so should be fine with 4 pieces of exoskeletons. How many electric engine units did we need for this? 40? Oh, we need a few more then. Let's turn this on again. What was needed for the Mark IIs of these? That was speed modules, yeah. Okay. And more low density structure. I think we have enough of that though. Okay, put this back down to 0, but allow 50. And put the last in there, I guess. How are we doing with the normal engine units? I don't think we want those really. So we're just waiting for more Mark 1s. Actually, let's keep these in the chests so we easier can see how many we have. Good. Let's remove that. Get rid of those, remove it from the hotbar. Okay, what is our next goal? We have all the science we can make right now. We could start working towards the next stuff. That all requires immersite, I think. We could also just work on the filters, cause that would allow us to remove all of our pollution and thus scale up everything without getting biters. We're still waiting on our Coverix enrichment. That is a very long research, requiring many resources. And we're only working when we get our production tech cards, and they are apparently not producing full time. Why is that? They need belt. Belt is slow because of what? Gear wheels? Are these just too slow? It seems so. These are still too slow? Okay. So that's a bit better. And the crafting speed of these is higher, so we can't make the ratios like this, it seems. This makes 2 per half second, this requires 1 per half second, so we need to scale this up now. Let's just double the production. As long as we have enough gear wheels, that is. And we need this belt down. Good. I really should keep more space between my production areas, so it's possible to bring in more belts if we need more of any resource than one full belt. That is something I need to work on my bus creation. But I guess usually my bus is just temporary until I get to robots and then I immediately stop using it. It's just a bit too easy to go to robot production. So now we're not getting enough built. Why is that? You also need to be upgraded a bit, it seems. And you. So do you and you. This should be good. Now we're starting to back up on the belt. So now these should be producing full time again. Should we scale these up a bit? We're only using so every 5 seconds we craft this recipe. Every 5 seconds is 10 blank tech cards, 10 fast transporter belt. How many tech cards are we making? 15 per second. So that's more than enough to double this. We will need more belt production if we double this, but that's okay, I think. These things though. 15 seconds and we have 15 machines, right? Yeah, so we are only making one of those per second. And we need one of those per second already. But we could just add another 15. Also, this could just go around here. Let's put this back in the chest. And then we have to wait until we get some more HP, because we need to remove this stuff as well. Otherwise we can't fit all this machine in here. It's more of these in, because we can't output them. We need this belt to go all the way down. So actually this is stupid. We need them to combine down here somewhere. Okey-dokey. There we go. Let's start by doubling up this production. Luckily we have enough space for that. Now of course we will be producing the production tech cards twice as fast as anything else, but the other things are backed up a bit. So for now we don't have to increase their production, but we can at some point. So how do we want to do this? Where do we want this belt? Let's find out about that first. Right there, okay. This could be one longer. Let's shift that in there and put some loaders and put this in. Good. Now we should be back. And of course we don't have enough electronic components to feed all of this. However, if we upgraded all of this belt, we might get there at some point. Let's find our electronic components production. It's right here. So we basically want to scale this up to supply a full red belt, I believe. How many machines do we have now? 12. And we produce 5 every 4 seconds. Multiplied by 12, that's 60 every 4 seconds. So that's 15 per second. That's not enough for a full red belt, that's only half a red belt. So all of those can be on one side of the belt, and we need to double it up. And I guess that means that we also need to increase this production, but silicon production. But let's hold off a bit on that for now. Let's just take this, put down 6 of these, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Don't need all of that yellow belt. And it seems like we're not getting enough glass now. But that's just a question of ramping it up as far as I know. We're making glass over here, but we're putting it on a yellow belt. Oh wait, we are combining it with plastic here. Probably don't have enough plastic here. Wait, now we have all of this. Now we don't have enough silicon, okay. So we ramp up this production, I guess. These are paired too, right? Yeah. At least some of this to red belt. So these are not producing because we don't have the belt. Really need this right now, do we? I'm not sure. Let's leave it there. So is this producing enough silicon? It seems like it's backing up a bit. Because we are output blocked, of course. So after 12 of these... God dang it, did it have to save right there? So this one, after this, we need it shifted over. How did we do this further down? Did it here by shifting those up and down. I think it was here, right? Yeah. But we can shift this down one. This probably needs to be moved over there then. And that should work. So let's see what we get staffed on first here. I would think it would be glass and plastic. Because we only have half a yellow belt of each of those. Now we have half a red belt. We don't have that much plastic though. But let's just watch this, see how it goes. So the plastic is starting to dwindle a bit. And I guess we could just double this production then. Move you up a bit. Now that should get us closer to half a belt, right? Maybe, maybe not. So this is not being used, all of it anymore. Oh, because not all of this belt has been upgraded. That's a good reason. Now it's full speed. From there at least. So we get more electronic components down to these modules, which should increase our tech card production as soon as we scale this up at least. That's a bit more scalable. Good. Now let's have a look at our electronics production again, now that we're carrying it away at full speed. We are low on silicon now. Okay. And that's because we aren't really producing a full build. We're also low on stone now. Oh boy. That's another problem entirely. So we have this line of stone, but that is not our main line, is it? We had another one coming down here. We're apparently almost using all of that. So let's go have a look at that. Maybe we just need to upgrade these to better miners. Of course this will run out at some point, but until then we can get some faster stone by doing this. Good. That's back to a full belt, it should be at least. Especially if we upgrade some of these belts. Oops. Question is if we should bring more than one belt down. But unfortunately, that's all we have time for in this episode, so thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.